What's up everyone, I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech and these are all the best features of Vivo V5. You can find most of these features in other Vivo phones too. I have also included some important tips at the end, so hope you like them. So with all that said, let's get started. In settings, we have the option for Smart Click. It's a quick shortcut that we can configure to do anything we want. But I went with the flash. When the phone is locked, press and hold the volume down button to toggle the flash. You can change it to record audio, open camera, and do other stuff too. On Vivo V5, we have a lot of things to do with screenshots. Unlike other phones, to take a screenshot on V5, you need to press the power button and the home button, and then it takes a screenshot. Sometimes home button is triggered. So if you have a hard time doing that or want additional features, we have Super Screenshot. Just swipe from the button and press this toggle. You can take long screenshots like some Chinese phones. We can also record the screen. We can draw doodles and do a lot more with the screenshots. This feature is also called as night mode or reading mode in other phones. You can turn it on by using this toggle or configure it to automatically turn it on based on a time. And that's a very cool thing. This mode protects your eyes at night by filtering blue light. One of the USPs of this phone is hi-fi audio, and it does deliver to some extent. If you want to get better audio experience, in sound settings, enable hi-fi audio for your default music player. For the best audio experience, you should have high quality audio and a good headset. If this phone feels too big for your hands, you can enable the one-handed mode from the settings. You can use the quick gesture to enter this mode and do the same once again to come out of it. We can also enable one-handed mode for the keypad and pattern lock. We can use this feature to mirror the screen of your phone to a smart TV or to a Chromecast. As you can see, there are literally a lot of screen gestures from unlocking the phone to open multiple apps with different gestures. And the one I prefer to use is slide down to open camera app. It works really well and it doesn't interrupt for the password. Next we have air operations. They did give us two features, but I don't know which one works. I have just enabled both the features, and when I simply swipe over the proximity sensor, we get a quick glance at the notifications and time. It's a super cool feature to show off, but it also pops up unnecessarily from time to time, and this is not an AMOLED display, so if you keep doing it, it will drain battery. This is probably my favorite feature of all. We can double tap the phone to wake it up and double tap it once again to put it back to sleep. By the way, double tap to sleep only works on lock screen and the default launcher. In the lock screen, you can shake the phone to turn on the flash and press the power button to turn it off. I had more of a hit or a miss relationship with this feature. This feature never really worked for me. Most of the time it didn't work, so I chose to live with the Smart Click, the first feature in the list. There is a single app that lets you do a lot of stuff, and it's called iManager. This app alone allows you to do a lot of important things. Phone Cleaner allows you to clean RAM and junk files, and most of the time you don't need it. So just open the App Manager. From here you can uninstall apps in bulk. Just select the apps that you want to uninstall and then click the single button and it will uninstall the selected apps. This is one of my favorite features on this phone. Did you ever wonder how to change the default launcher or the default browser on Vivo? This is how you do it. It is a very important thing, and I don't know why Vivo put it here. From this page, we can disable apps from restarting in the background and thereby improve the battery life. Simply disable the toggle for all the apps that you don't want to start automatically. Vivo offers us a partially implemented multi-window feature. It only works on some apps while watching videos, and I personally was never able to use it. But here are the options for that. Next we have an app lock built into the phone itself. You can choose to unlock the locked applications with your fingerprint or by using a password. To use your fingerprint, you need to enable this toggle in the fingerprint settings. This is probably the most important feature that everyone needs to know. Once you enable this mode, screen brightness goes down, all the apps running in the background will be stopped, and you will get a very limited set of options like calls and messages. But this mode will drastically improve your battery life. By default, Vivo stops applications from running in the background, so you might not get WhatsApp messages or Facebook messages after some time. If you want those applications or any other application to keep running in the background, you need to enable the toggle for those apps. Next, we have privacy. It is nothing but a place to hide your files. You can hide or encrypt images, videos, or any other files. When you unhide them, they will go back to the same place where they belong. Like any complete Android phone, Vivo V5 also comes with a LED notification light, and the choice to use it or not is left to you. If you want to use the LED notification light, then enable the pulse light toggle. The notification light is hard to see, but this phone has a LED on the top right corner. From the settings, we can change the backlighting time of the capacitive buttons. Normally, it is set to turn off after 5 seconds, but you can completely disable them or turn it on always. From these settings, we can automatically power off and power on your phone. It might help you if you want to automate it, but do know that rebooting the phone drains battery much faster. This is like a hidden trick on every Android phone. For some reason, if you want to end calls by pressing a button, then you can enable this option from here. This feature is very useful for elder people to end calls with a button. If you want to show battery percentage and network usage on the status bar, enable these toggles. The default video player on Vivo allows you to play videos in a floating window. Now it helps with multitasking, but it also comes in the way. So the choice to use it is yours. If you want to change the display screen on time, you can change this auto lock time, and that will do the trick. For some reason, Vivo chose to put it over here instead of the display settings like everyone else. And finally, if you want to get better selfies, stop using the stock camera app and use some other app. It'll definitely improve your selfies. At least it'll not overexpose the background as the stock camera app. So guys, those were the best features and some important tips that you should know. Do let me know if I have missed out on anything, and if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you don't, hit that dislike button. If you have any comments, complaints, compliments, or want us to make any specific video, let us know by commenting below this video and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Stay tuned to us by subscribing to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GD Tech signing off. Have a nice day.